Hey guys, welcome to week 29 of the Confidence Revolution. Today I want to talk about shame. I'm still talking about weird, gross things. Things that they're hard to talk about, hard to work through. So we have referenced Dr. Brene Brown's book Daring Greatly before, and I'm going to go back to it again. So shame is when you feel unworthy of love and belonging. Shame is when you feel not like you did something bad, but that you are bad. So an example she gives in the book is if you tell a child, the difference between telling a child, you're so messy, versus your room is so messy. You are, you're chaotic. Versus your room is chaotic. So shame is saying they are bad. Guilt is what we feel when we know that we did something bad. So that's a quick little definition right away. She says that shame grows with three things. You put shame in a petri dish and you give it a little silence, a little secrecy, and a little judgment. That shame grows exponentially. But shame cannot survive empathy. So we feel shame for all sorts of things. We feel shame for things that have been done to us and things that we have done to others. Bad choices that we have made. Maybe somebody loaned us $200 and we never paid them back. And instead of paying back the $200, or instead of owning up to not being able to pay the $200, we just sit with the weirdness about it. Let's say our parents got divorced and maybe we grew up just with our mom or just with our dad. Some of us hold shame about that. We didn't have anything to do with that. It was an adult decision. Sometimes we feel shame for not finishing college. I know people who are extremely successful, have been, they're wonderful people, good providers, wonderful moms and dads, and they they didn't finish college, and that sits with them. They feel some shame about that. Maybe we cheated on someone. I was in a very serious relationship and I cheated on a person a long time ago. Maybe 10 years ago or so. And I knew I made terrible decisions and I knew I hurt someone very much. And I felt so much shame about those decisions. And I kept it with me and it sat with me for so long. How could I possibly have done that to somebody? But it was in the empathy, in the sharing with girlfriends, in the sharing with therapists, and the sharing with whoever who would feed back to me, who would listen, who would lend an ear, who would say, we still love you. That doesn't have to define you. You can learn from that and you can make better decisions later. So shame comes to us in all ways, whether someone did something to us or whether we did something to someone. It can sit with us. I heard Dr. Christiane Northrup, she's a doctor, OBGYN out of Chicago. She's written many books. And she said, she referenced a study where shame creates inflammation in our bodies. So I don't think that all sicknesses are based on, I don't think we bring on all sicknesses, but I think sometimes we do. I think sometimes that our hearts and our minds have so much weight, so much stress, that it needs to go somewhere. And when I heard her say that shame causes inflammation in a body, there were like Christmas light bulbs over my head. Oh my gosh. It travels, like it needs somewhere to go, and our bodies hold it. Why do you think sometimes when you do a really good yoga class or you get a really good massage or you go dancing, it feels so good. Sometimes you want to cry. Sometimes you feel a lump in your throat. Maybe someone's working on your back and you just cry. That doesn't feel good because it's a muscle. That feels good. It's because you're releasing tension. Someone is helping you release that tension. And so whether it's taking a walk, going horseback riding, going skimboarding, doing whatever you have to do to kind of like shake it off. Let your body, let the shame work through. Don't hold it in. So I think share it with somebody who's worthy of listening to your story. And I also think move around, do something different, move your body in a different way that it isn't used to. Like, let it go. Let it like slough off of you. That way you can breathe more deeply. That way you can enjoy life more. If you feel shame today, you're not alone. We all do in some ways. The difference is, or rather, we're going to make it through. The more we talk about it, the more we give ourselves grace, and the more we allow others into our lives. Okay? May God's grace and peace be with you. I'll see you next week.